spring with fun.
So come along to our house where big adventure starts. Reach for the stars and you'll be a superstar of smarts. Big thinkers, first grade.
Becky has a big thought.
Sign in so we can all play together.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm your host, Kristen Lilbumblebear.
If this is your first time visiting us, enter a new name.
And I am back with Big Thinkers First Grade. I did Big Thinkers Kindergarten previously, so go check out that video. But yeah, we are now here at
If
first
this is
grade.
your first time visiting us, enter a new name.
I have a playlist in the description box if you want to see all the other Humongous Entertainment games I've done. I've done pretty much all of them. From Spy Fox to Putt Putt to Pajama Sam to Freddy Fish to the Let's Explore series.
If you've been
So
here
go
before,
check that out.
just click on your name and let's
Give this
play.
video a like, leave a comment down below if you remember playing Big Thinkers, and subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. I stream on Twitch. Go follow that, Lilbumblebear. Also, my social media is Lilbumblebear, my Twitter and
If this
Instagram.
is your first time visiting us,
And I
enter
have
new
a
name.
Discord server. If you would like to be in it, just let me know in the comments. I'll get you an invite. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy. Let's begin.
If you've been here... When you're ready to start, click Let's Play.
Today
February,
March,
April,
is
May,
May 15th.
6th,
7th,
8th,
9th,
10th, 12th.
13th,
Happy
14th,
birthday if you're
15th.
born on May 15th.
If you can do amazing things at our house.
Go ahead and click anywhere. There's lots to discover. Every game is a chance to earn SmartStars, the sign of success.
Which you can check anytime. None yet.
Collect enough SmartStars, and you can take the Superstar of Smarts Challenge. When you click on Ben or me during a game, we'll try to give you some help.
Once you've been to a few places, Think and Go makes it easy to get around. In some activities, you can choose how hard you want it to be by clicking here.
And here's the exit door. With one click, you can leave us as you please.
Now let's look around and find some fun. Wherever the arrow turns into a star, there's something fun to do.
And some SmartStars.
Roger, Houston, this is Neil Armstrong. Do you read?
I love getting mail.
Let's go see if we have any.
Wow, there are all kinds of picture postcards in here.
We can put them in our Brightly album.
Good thinking. I'll pull out postcards one at a time. You take each one by clicking on it.
Then put it in the right place here in our album. Here's where I put all the animal pictures.
Here's a card from Aunt Brenda. She loves animals.
Iguana. Mouse.
Here's something different.
Owl. Dog.
Where would this one go?
Lizard.
Here's a neat one.
Seagull. Whale.
Here's the last picture in this batch of mail.
Ostrich. You're a sorting superstar.
More postcards.
See if you can put each one in the right place on the page.
I like this picture.
Peas.
Grandma Beth.
Bananas.
Put the postcard in our album before I give you an... I can only give you one postcard at a time.
Milkshake.
I hold in my hand the last postcard for these pages.
Apple. Picture perfect. For that, you get a special delivery.
SmartStars. world.
Medium. We've got more mail now, so you'll get 4 Smart Stars if you can put it all in our album.
Another one from Aunt Brenda.
Duck.
Let's try this postcard.
Snake.
Here's a neat one.
Horse.
Let's try this postcard. Put the postcard in. Here's a neat one.
Ant.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Toucan.
I like this picture.
Birds. Alligator. Beetle. Caterpillar.
What type does this look like?
Ladybug.
Here's the last picture.
Cat.
It's time to cheer. You've got everything here.
Jet.
We'll save this postcard for later. Here's something different. I can only give you one. Here's something different.
Canoe. Raft. Train. Tricycle.
Where would this one go?
Scooter.
Ooh, here's a good...
Jet. Satellite.
Ooh, here's a good... Put the postcard in our album.
Submarine.
Let's try this postcard.
Putt-putt.
Figure out where this one goes, and smart... I can only give...
You're a sorting superstar, and you know what that means. Smart Stars. Artist. We'll be getting lots of mail from now on, so you'll get 5 Smart Stars if you can put it all in our albums.
Let's try this postcard.
Mouse, mouse.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Ladybug.
I like this picture.
Ostrich. Iguana.
Let's try this postcard.
Alligator.
Another one from Aunt Brenda. Look at her new pet.
Owl. Horse.
I like this picture.
Whale.
Let's try this postcard.
Robin.
Aunt Brenda sure has a big animal.
Cat.
Where would this one go?
Dragonfly. Butterfly.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Snake.
I hold in my hand the last postcard for these pages.
Turtle.
It's time to cheer. You've got everything here. Cousin Billy is over in Europe. And guess how he's traveling?
Tanker. Submarine.
Here's a neat one.
Space shuttle. Limp.
What type does this look like?
Skateboard. Putt-putt.
Here's a neat one.
Jet.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Paper airplane. Rocket.
What type does this look like?
Lunar module.
I like this picture.
Helicopter.
Another one from Billy. He's going to come home, but he's not sure how.
Car.
I like this picture. Put the postcard in.
Boat.
Where would this one go?
Satellite.
Here's the last picture.
Canoe. Picture perfect. For that, you get a special delivery.
SmartStars.
Let's put together some more pages in our album. How do we get home?
By airmail.
We'd love to see some of your artwork in our living room. I've got all the tools you'll need for painting the canvas back there. Pick up any tool to find out what it does.
I'm your palette. Click on me to choose the color you want to paint.
When you paint balloons, this will paint
Red.
the mystery balloon.
You don't need to pick a color for this.
Paint tube. Now you can make different shapes anywhere on your painting.
Orange. Yellow. Green. Blue. White. Your artwork has attracted attention from a pretty big star.
SmartStars. Pick any shape. That's it for this painting party. Becky and I get a lot of our smarts from reading books.
Here in our library.
Let's read a story.
What? Some of the words fell out.
Some nouns and verbs are missing from this story. Help me pick some new ones. Click on the green words that say verb or noun. Then fill the spaces with the right kind of words. We need a verb here. You can choose one from the list under me.
Caught.
Verbs are action words, like
Sniffed.
a noun goes here. Go ahead and pick one from the list under me.
Lunchbox.
Nouns are the names of people, places.
Spider. Nose. Coat. Yo-yo.
As I read, watch for Becky. She's going to help us with the new words. The title of the story is First Day of School. On Slimy Slug's first day of first grade, he
Caught.
slowly up the steps to school. Jack Rabbit
Sniffed.
passed at the speed of
Lunchbox.
and knocked Slimy's
Spider.
out of his hands. Sorry, shouted Jack, and
Sniffed.
around, picking up Slimy's.
Spider.
I'm Jack, he said, and shook Slimy's
Nose.
rapidly up and down. You can be my
Coat.
if you want. He held open the
Yo-yo.
to their classroom, and they both
Caught.
inside. Great story. The SmartStars liked it too. Now, you can earn more SmartStars by making changes to this story or by turning the page and making a whole new story.
Shrunk. Hammer. Squid. Fork.
This sentence needs a noun.
Train. Rocket.
Here goes. First flight. Bonnie Bird wanted to fly for the first time. She
Shrunk.
to the edge of her nest and looked down. She could barely see the
Hammer.
below, and the wind was very cold. She
Shrunk.
back into her nest and returned wearing a
Squid.
and a big woolly.
Fork.
That's better, she thought. But I forgot my.
Train.
She turned to go back in again, but slipped and fell. She spread her
Rocket.
to catch herself and
Sneeze.
up into the air. I must be flying. The end. Now, here's another story you can finish. Once there were some SmartStars. If you want, you can pick new words for this story.
Sneeze. Cake. Spider. Laugh. Crawl. Mountain. Ride. Cake.
The title of the story is Driving Mr. Slimy. One day, Slimy Slug
Sneeze.
into the
Cake.
bus. He was surprised to see that the driver was a giant.
Spider.
He
Laugh.
on a seat just as the
Cake.
bus
Crawl.
away from his house. I forgot my...
Mountain.
He wailed. Don't worry, said the
Spider. Cake.
bus driver. He
Crawl.
out the window with one long
Cake.
and grabbed Slimy's
Mountain.
from 30 feet away. Thanks for helping with that story. I've got a special noun for you now. SmartStars. The end. Thanks for the help, Becky.
Rocket.
A noun goes...
Balloon.
A verb goes here.
Roll. Train. Tuba. Stretched. 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 Woo! Tuba. Rocket. Tuba. Stretched.
The title of the story is In the Road Again. Clarissa Cow stood in the middle of the road and chewed her...
Rocket.
It was a beautiful day. The
Balloon. Road.
in the sky, along with a single puffy white,
Train.
a colorful
Tuba.
flew past and
Blue.
on Clarissa's nose. Just then, over the hill came Putt-Putt, the purple...
Rocket.
Good.
Tuba.
Clarissa, he said, and honked his...
Tuba.
Hello, said Clarissa, around her mouth full of...
Rocket.
And
Stretched.
out of the way. Thanks for helping with that story. I've got a special noun for you now. SmartStars. That was fun. Try finding nouns and verbs in a book you have at home.
Tuba.
a noun.
Hammer. Pop.
Pick a word.
Float. Swam. Swam. Spider.
Reading time. Slimy Slug, beach builder. Jack Rabbit and Slimy Slug went to the beach. Jack Rabbit raced across the sand and
Floated.
into the big blue.
Tuba.
Slimy Slug
Skated.
on his towel and used his shovel and his slug slime to make a...
Hammer.
The
Hammer.
was bigger than a...
Spider.
Jack Rabbit
Pop.
out of the...
Tuba.
to see what Slimy was making, but he...
Floated.
on the sand
Hammer.
and knocked it down. Slimy wasn't mad at all. He laughed and...
Swam.
the end. Now, here's another story you can finish. Once there were some SmartStars. Great story.
Train. Juggled. Mountain. Shrunk. Song. Spun. Skated. Row. Carrot.
The title of the story is A New Cookbook. Jack Rabbit made a
Train.
pizza for all his friends. First, he
Juggled.
on the dough until it was flat and shaped like a...
Mountain.
Then he added slices of
Train.
and
Shrunk. Soft.
cheese on top. Next, he cooked it in a...
Sponge.
until the
Soft.
cheese bubbled and
Skated.
it was ready. His friends each took a slice and
Drove.
on it. It tasted great. What's for dessert? They asked.
Carrot.
Pie. The end. Now, here's another story you can finish. Once there were some SmartStars. If you want, you can pick new words for this story. We need the name of something.
Coat. Bed. Sled. Chicken. Cake. Fork.
Pick a verb.
Slept. Mountain. Spun.
Which word? Pick a noun.
Nose.
Reading time. Couch potato. Peter Potato sat down to watch TV. He clicked on the buttons on the
Coat.
to change channels. The first show he watched was about a
Bed.
family who
Sled.
in a big
Chicken.
together. The next show was about the life of the spotted
Cake.
in the
Fork.
of Africa. Next, there was a commercial where a turtle
Slept.
his
Mountain.
with an all-new super duper.
Sponge.
Peter turned off the TV. I'd rather read a...
Nose.
He said, thanks for helping with that story. I've got a special noun for you now. SmartStars. You can make changes to this story or turn the page for a new one.
Hammer. Yo-yo. Roll. Squid. Comet. Bed.
Becky's ready. Let's read. Bird bath. Bonnie Bird got ready to take a bath. She filled her
Hammer.
with hot water and floated her rubber
Yo-yo.
on top. She dipped a wing in the water and
Roll.
back quickly. It's too hot, she said. She put a piece of pink
Bed.
on the edge of the
Hammer.
along with a fluffy blue
Squid.
She poured a little bit of
Comet.
bath into the
Hammer.
to make her bath more fun. Then she burst into the
Hammer.
This time the temperature was just right. Great story. The SmartStars liked it too. I like that story. It's fun reading out loud.
Hurrah.
Pick a noun.
Meatloaf. Dance. Pop.
A verb goes here.
Pop. Dance. Floated.
Pick a word.
Fell. Cried. Carrot.
Here goes. Play it again, Stanley. Stanley Centipede and Slimy Slug were in a band. Stanley
Hurrah.
on the piano and Slimy played the electric.
Meatloaf.
Jackrabbit sang and
Dance.
along. When their music was loud, Peter Potato and Bonnie Bird
Floated.
onto the dance floor and
Pop.
when their music was quiet, Clarissa Cow
Fell.
slowly and beautifully. They finished the show when Jackrabbit
Cried.
across the stage and sang, "I'm dancing with my..."
Carrot.
Thanks for helping with that story. I've got a special noun for you now. SmartStars! That was fun. Try finding nouns and verbs in a book you have at home. Thanks for helping with the stories. That gives me a great idea. There are so many places to discover all over the world.
To spin Ben one way or the other, move your arrow to the edge of the globe and click on the yellow arrow. Can you find the United States of America? I can see it on Ben now. The United States of America. That's right. One more right and you'll get SmartStars. Can you find Canada? It's above the United States. Canada.
You're world wise, and that calls for SmartStars.
Can you find Mexico? It's right under the United States, to the south. Mexico. You're a geography giant. The United States, Canada, and Mexico are all countries in the continent of North America. Can you find South America? South America.
Your knowledge of the world is flying high, and so are your SmartStars.
Can you find the Pacific Ocean? It's west of North America. That's to the left.
Nice navigating. Introducing our Hall of Hijinks, our arena of amusement.
What Ben is trying to say is, welcome to our playroom.
Exactly.
Looks like a painting project, all ready to go.
And when it comes to painting, I like to dive right in. Here's your chance to create something wonderful for our playroom. You see those symbols on the front of each paint can? Well, all you have to do is click on any can, and then with my hair, paint each shape on the wall that has the same matching symbol in it. If you'd rather create your own picture, push the hide button and all the symbols will disappear. Then you can paint any shape, any color. You can print out your picture at any time. Pink. I like it. It's a match. Yup. That's a good look. That works. Nice match. It's a match. Nice match. Yep. That works. I like it. Robin's egg blue. Purple. Navy blue. Purple. That's a good look. It's a match. Yep. That's a good look. White, nice match. That works. Black. Blue. I like it. Yep. You are truly an artiste. Bravo! You deserve more Smart Stars. If you ever want to change the shapes you're painting in, just click the top block. Do you really want to remove all the paint and start a new picture? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? These shapes are called parallelograms. That's a good look. It's a match. Nice match. I like it. That works. Yep. It's a match. I like it. Nice match. That's a good look. I don't think this color goes here. Orange. That works. That's a good look. It's a match. Yellow. Try another color here. Black. Yellow. I like it. Nice match. Yep. Navy blue. Orange. That works. White. You've succeeded with flying colors. Congratulations. Smart Stars are coming your way. You can print out your picture. Do you really want to remove all the paint and start a new picture? A fresh canvas. These shapes are triangles. There are different types of triangles, but all of them have just robin's egg blue. That's a good look. I like it. It's a match. Yup. Nice match. That works. Olive green. I like it. That's a good look. That works. It's a match. Robin's egg blue. Brick red. Yup. Nice match. I like it. Red. Nice match. That's a good look. That works. Roses are red, violets are blue. Here's my celebration for you. Hey, SmartStars! Keep up the creative work, and you'll earn some yellow SmartStars. Now we'll see how it looks from a distance.
That adds just the touch this room needed. Thanks. You'll help us pick up our blocks?
That's great! I know just how we can make it fun. I'm a crane, so I can pick up the blocks. Now what we need is a train to carry them neatly away.
You called?
Right on time.
Ready for loading. Fit these different sized blocks into my 3 train cars.
Fill all the cars to the same level, so each one is completely full. You pick a whole block. That's a 1/2 block.
Full train departing on track C.
You could be an engineer.
Load me up again.
That's a 1/3 block. You pick a whole block.
I can tell by your actions, you sure know your fractions. Calling SmartStars. Ready for more action.
With a reach like this, do you think I could play professional basketball? You pick a whole block. You pick a 1/4 block.
load of me. I'm as full as can be.
You could be an engineer.
Fill her up.
That's a whole block. That's a 1/2 block. Should we pick up a different block?
You really put things in order around here. It's time you got some smart stars. Load me up again.
Let's make tracks.
I'm so excited to do a puzzle with you, I can hardly hold myself together. We have a puzzle to complete. The picture below shows the puzzle we're making. If you want a different one, click on the yellow arrow. Use the arrows to create the puzzle you want to work on this time. Then press the new button. There's a few pieces already in place. Can you finish the picture? This piece must go somewhere else. You've got a good eye. Good one. After you piece it all together, this would be a great picture to print out. It's really coming together. That's a funny picture starting to take shape. It's picture perfect. Calling all SmartStars. When you're ready to try another puzzle, just select a picture and click the new button. If you look at the picture below me, it may help you find where the pieces go. Ready to try your hand at another puzzle? A perfect fit. I don't think this piece goes here. After you piece it all together, this would be a great picture to print out. A perfect fit. That's a funny picture starting to take shape. You've got a good eye. Good work. You deserve some more Smart Stars. When you're ready to try another puzzle, just select a picture and click the New button. If you look at the picture below me, it may help you find where the pieces go. Ready to try your hand at another puzzle? Good one! Try another piece here. It's really coming together. You can only pick up one piece at a time. That's a funny picture starting to take shape. It's really coming together. After you piece it all together, this would be a great picture to print out. No puzzle seems too tough for you. Bring on the SmartStars! When you're ready to try another puzzle, just select a picture and click the New button. Ready to try your hand at another puzzle? A perfect fit. You've got a good eye. Good one. This piece must go somewhere else. You've got a good eye. Good one. You're on your way to becoming a puzzle master. You deserve some more Smart Stars. This is getting tougher. From now on, you have to solve the puzzles completely from scratch. Now you'll get 4 Smart Stars for each puzzle you complete. When you're ready to try another puzzle, just select a picture and click the new button. Ready to try your hand at another puzzle? You're off to a great start. It's really coming together. After you piece it all together, this would be a great picture to print out. A perfect fit. That's a funny picture starting to take shape. After you piece it all together, this would be a great picture to print out. It's really coming together. You've got a good eye. Good one. No puzzle seems too tough for you. Calling all Smart Stars. When you're ready to try another puzzle, just select a picture and click the new button. You can only pick up one piece at a time.
Glad to see you're back in one piece. It's our garage.
Lots of tools for learning out here.
Hey, here's a big idea. Let's have a garage sale. We've got lots of stuff for sale today. Click on your coins until they add up to the price of what you want to buy. Then click on that item to buy it. This sale won't be final until you spend all your coins on exactly 3 things. A penny, Enjoy your a nickel. It's yours. You have change left over. You have to give back something you bought and buy something that costs more. Sure, I'll take that back. Here's your You don't want that? No problem. You bought it. Sold. Only one more right, and you'll get SmartStars. You won't find things like this at just any garage sale. It's yours. A nickel. Here's your money back. You bought it. Sold. Your smarts are really beginning to add up. More SmartStars. What do we have this time? The sale is over. Whoa, what happened to the light?
I know how we can turn it back on. We need to get the right amount of power to turn on the light. Find the path of numbers that add up to the number on the light bulb. 8. We have to reach the light switch with just the right amount of power. You can see how you're 2. 2. What? Too much power. We'll have to try again. Click the start over button when you're ready. Okay, turn on your smart. 2. 2. 2. 2. Let's work our way through these numbers. 5. 1. 1. 2. I don't see any wires that connect this number to that one. 1. 1. 1. You've seen the light. What do you think you'll see next? SmartStars! Now let's turn on this light bulb. Out like a light.
I've always wanted to be on television.
Hello and welcome to today's game show.
First, middle, or last?
Here's how our game is played. You click on any item on the Ben board. Say hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Ben will say the word for that picture. And then I'll ask you if a certain sound comes at the beginning, middle, or end of that word.
That's why we call this game First, Middle, or Last. Hen.
In which part of the word do you hear the sound?
You've got a good ear. Ram.
Okay, the sound we're looking for is ah. Is that the first sound?
You've got a good ear. Table.
This time the sound is t.
Bravo. Rope.
The sound we're looking for this time is p. Is that the
Nothing gets past you. Sun.
Now we're looking for the sound
You've got it. Hair.
The sound we're looking for this time is Is that the first sound?
You've got a good ear. Skate.
Now we're looking for the sound k.
Good one. Tree.
In which part of the word do you hear the sound
Good one. Nest.
Okay, the sound we're looking for is t. Is that the first sound? one of the middle...
You've got a good ear. First, middle, and last, you come in first.
Bring on the Smart Stars! All right, let's try another one. That's all for now on
First, middle, or last.
You've had to work for all your Smart Stars.
Now your smart stars can work for you.
Now's the time to really shine.
You're in the Superstar of Smarts Challenge.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Which color star? Nobody knows.
Get ready for a...
Art challenge. It takes Smart Star fuel to play the challenge.
Now those smart stars are being pumped into my fuel tank. Help me pick up 2 small cans of paint to pour into each large can. We need colors that will mix together to make the colors you see on the large cans. Pink. Yellow. You have to be in front of a house before you can click on it. Orange. 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 Yellow. Yellow. That's right. Orange. Red. Correct. Orange. Gray. White.
When you pull up to the front of a house,
White. 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 You have to be in front of a house before you can click on it. White. You got it. Black.
that's right.
Red and yellow make orange.
Gray is a mixture of black and white.
You sure know your way around the neighborhood.
And with Smart Stars to spare. My turn now. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Which color star? Nobody knows.
Get ready for a...
Thinking Skills Challenge. Drive me to the houses with shapes that, when put together, will create the larger shape below. I can smell Grandma Bell's cooking all the way across town. Good one. Let's go. That's right. You're in the driver's seat.
Right on.
That worked. Yay! And that'll do it. Great job. And with Smart Stars to spare. You're the talk of the town.
From now on, everyone can call you a superstar of smarts. Want to try another Superstar of Smarts challenge?
You can keep the rest of these Smart Stars
Let's go see your brand new certificate.
up on our living room wall. Congratulations! If you want to check out the certificate you've earned, let's go to the living room.
It's already up on the wall there. You found your way to our backyard.
All kinds of animals live back here.
Your birthday surprise is out here somewhere.
Click around to find it.
Surprise! Sounds like an audience gathering for your big performance, Becky. We're live on stage at the barn.
Ready to make some music.
It's fun when Becky sings. You can make up a song for her by clicking the piano keys or push this button to choose a song she already knows. That button changes the voice Becky uses. And now, Mary had a little lamb. Each picture on this button is a... Here's a song I think you'll know. Pop goes the weasel. La, 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 la. When you see the music note on... And now, Old MacDonald had a farm.
Moo, 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 moo.
Here's a song I think you'll know. Row, row, row your boat. For her next song, Becky will perform Frere Jacques.
Oink, 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 oink.
Here's a song I think you'll know. The Wheels on the Bus.
I'm ready to sing whenever you are. All done.
What's cooking in our kitchen?
I don't know. Let's look around and find out.
Hello there.
How are you?
Those shapes give me a big idea. It's time for some magnet moving. You can make this picture by covering it with the shape magnets along the bottom. Just point my finger at any shape you want to pick up. If you want... That works. Perfect. Where to? It's fun. Where to? Turning. I'd be glad to color any shape. That's shaped up real nicely. If you want to new. That works. That. I got it. That. You're a magnet for SmartStars. Here they come. If you want to build on our way. Want to build something? It's time to shape up. Let's build a picture with the shape on our way. Now it's time for time. Click each of my clock hands and set them to the time you think looks right. Where should my clock hands be when it's 1:30? Right on time. Any time between midnight and noon is called AM. Set my clock hands to 7 o'clock. Great job! 7 a.m. is when I wake up. Can you point the hands on my clock to 12 o'clock? Can you point? Terrific!
12 o'clock noon is when I eat lunch.
Sure, any time is a good time for SmartStars. But now would be the best. What would the clock look like at 8 o'clock? Time for something new. Whoa! What happened in here?
Somehow everything got mixed around. The jars on each shelf of our pantry should spell a word.
I'll pick up the first yellow jar you click.
I'll pick up the next one you click.
Then we'll swap them. S, P, P, S, L.
N.
You've made one of the words we're thinking of. W, P,
T. W. S. U. Y.
If you find 4 words, they may not be the words we're thinking of. N,
L. Y.
W, T, P,
Y. It's possible you could build 4 words that aren't the 4 we're thinking of. So keep trying.
P, T, T, E, N.
Y.
Way to go! The words Becky and I were thinking of are weep,
Cool. Yet.
sun, X, E, E, E,
A.
If you find 4 words, they may not be the words we're thinking of. G, U,
E. In case you're keeping score, that's all 4. The words Ben and I were thinking of are pen, knee,
wax.
gum.
In a word, you're amazing!
So SmartStars are coming your way.
Now I'm thinking of just 2 words.
What are they?
Let's go! You're a superstar of smarts. Way to go!
All right, look at that. I got the certificate. This is to certify that Kristen is a first grade superstar of smarts. Super.
At this rate, I'm sure you'll learn
Hooray!
more of these.
Big thinkers. I'm gonna print this out and put on my fridge. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed checking out all the little games. I certainly did. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Remember, there'll be a playlist in the description box of all the Humongous Entertainment games. So go check out those videos if you want to see more content from this amazing game company. Remember, you are special and loved. You are never alone. You're always welcome to come hang out. Until the next episode, God bless everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.